I want to put you in context. In 2023, I actually delivered the speech, Perception versus Reality. And today, we are presenting our determination for competitiveness to drive the new wave of investment and exploration success in Equatorial Guinea. In 2023, we also announced here in this very city the open door policy for blocks licensing. We also did that in the US, in Houston, as a side event of the CERAWeek in the US Chamber of Commerce. The result of this open door policy has been absolutely remarkable. We have been able to sign 7 new PSCs in 2 years' time. We have staged recently in Houston a multi-billion deal with ConocoPhillips. And today we have the Block 28 and 29 under negotiations with a very important company. These are the results of the open door policy. We have a couple of companies operating today in the country. We have Africa Oil Corporation. This is a Canadian company, Panoro Energy, Antler, Chevron, ConocoPhillips, Hepetrol, Sonagas, and Valco. We also have, and I'm still giving you the context, 6 producing fields today in the country and 14 blocks in exploration. Today, the flagship gas mega hub initiative is at the very center of the country's economy. This initiative entails a couple of projects, which the first one is the Allen Gas Monetization Project that started in 2021, the Albatay Monetization Project that started in 2024, and the Asengas Project. The Asengas Project was signed, actually, we staged the agreement in New York very recently with Chevron. And this is a multi-million project that took 2 years for the state and Chevron to get into an agreement. We agreed and we approved and staged the alignment in New York in almost a week time now for the incentive that will make this project possible. And the project is one of the most important in the country because this is a pivotal project that will unlock a further number of projects in the country. The flagship Gas Mega Hub initiative has even further phases. Yoyo Yolanda is one of the phases. This is a cross-border development between Equatorial Guinea and Cameroon, and the Gulf of Guinea pipeline between Equatorial Guinea and Nigeria. This is about bringing stranded gas resources from the nearby Nigerian fields to the Punta Europa complex in Equatorial Guinea. Agreement was reached in 2024 about the steps to be implemented, and very soon we're going to come back to the investors looking for investment and financing. One of the main topics that we want to talk about today is the determination that we have these days when it comes to regulatory competitiveness. We have become, I hope everybody will see this during the very few months to come, one of the most competitive countries in Africa when it comes to the regulation frame. In 2023, in this very city, I promised we were going to have a brand new tax law. The tax law was passed and it's operational since end of 2024. We has just reformed the labor law. This is very important to mention because these are the set of laws that have some influence in the way we conduct the oil and gas business in the country. The labor law has just been reformed, and this was done by having a dialogue with the oil and gas companies as well as companies from other sectors. The mining law is also under revisions, and the special economic zones law and the public-private partnership law, it's also under process to be approved. Now, when it comes to the hydrocarbon law, in 2024, in this very city, in this very event, we promised we were going to submit the draft of this law to an international consultant for optimization purposes. Well, this has been done, and today this law, it's been going under revisions to see whether the recommendations are the right one for the country. And when I mean the right one for the country, I want to say if these are the most competitive ones that will actually place Equatorial Guinea in the top list of the countries in Africa when it comes to our capacity to attract investment. This is the context after the perception versus reality speech in 2023. And today, I can safely announce the EG Ronda licensing round 2026 to further the results of the direct negotiations under the open door policy to accelerate upstream growth, to attract fresh investment, and to unlock offshore exploration and production opportunities. The Ministry of Hydrocarbons and Mining Development of Equatorial Guinea hereby invite all the E&P companies worldwide to participate in the 2026 oil and gas licensing round, the EG Ronda 2026. Just as join us in developing these vast resources for the benefits of our country. This Ronda will be launched in the second quarter of 2026, right after the details of timelines, application procedures, and further information is available. The EG Ronda will actually open in 2026 in April. Before I pass the floor to Mr. Oscar, I would like Mr. Oscar to explain how the Punta Europa complex is at the very center of the country's economy. Otherwise, we will not be able to absorb all the gas projects that are within the Gas Mega Hubs initiative. Before I do that, I would like everybody to clap for the honor of the EG Ronda 2026, please.